Let's go. Welcome to the next episode. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Where we last left off, we knocked down the Computer Savvy Challenge. We're going to go for another one. We're not going to mess with the win streak right now. We're going to go with the challenge streak. How about we're going to try number 5, the Tankerino. We don't talk during this part, but I'm talking. The one thing I don't know, first off, let's take a look at the seed. I forgot to do that last time. The seed on this one is EHAC33R0. For those of you guys who want to play along at home, this is another installment in the On the Road Isaac series for me. When we're a very slow character, but we're taking damage to the face, that's fine. And as you guys see, there's no face cam. That's just because I'm recording on the road on my MacBook Pro, but that should not affect, in theory, our ability to play the game. One would think. But we did have a great challenge on the last one, partly because the challenge was designed for the kids. It was designed for success. We will be taking this. I don't know what it is, but ooh, that's puts us in a peculiar position here. And I think that's what we get for paying the ultimate price. We'll see what happens here. I think there's a lot of room for improvement. Yes, we have 9 lives, but now we're going to be fully committed to Guppy it. And part of this is it's hard for me to tell. Are we actually slow as a character, or are we just, is it lag of my laptop? I did just reduce the recording window, so this hopefully will speed things up a little bit here. I appreciate you guys sticking with us while we're on the road here, doing a little off-road recording, like offshore drilling that is happening all throughout the Canadian provinces. That is not true whatsoever. I just wanted to change the topic of conversation, but can we crush that? Can we crush something? We can crush things, okay. This changes everything. So now this challenge is to tank, and I guess literally we are a tank. Now it makes me regret taking that 9 lives, but we didn't know it was 9 lives. But you know what? Sometimes in life, wow, we are very slow, and it is not the lag. Sometimes in life, it's not about the decisions you make, it's about the decisions that you break. And in this case, we're breaking every rock looking for secrets and friends, but holy smokes, could we use a speed up like no tomorrow? Either way, we do have 9 lives. We gotta pop them all here. So any sort of speed upgrade would be legendary right now. We can't get to any of these things, unfortunately. We can get to these. I guess what I'm hoping for in breaking one of those is the Zelda super secret room, but we'll see what happens. Duke of Flies. One would think we could use our spacebar here to probably help us out. It's better to have a full heart than half a heart. That's what my Aunt Tilly once said when sweeping through the underbelly of Georgia. Actually, I don't have an Aunt Tilly, but I do have family in Georgia. And I haven't been to Georgia for family situations. I've been to South Carolina, though, which, by the way, if you've never been to South Carolina, Bojangles is a legendary fast food chain that is not pentagram damage up. It's not readily available where I live in the Midwest, and I think I've only had Bojangles once, but the lasting memory of it is just, it's the stuff of legends. Speaking of the stuff of legends, this is a tough room. We don't want to lose our solely because there's a devil deal on the line here that could prove to be extremely valuable to us. Especially if we can get a little Guppy Nation going. Guppy Nation, stand up if you're watching this and you're a fan of Guppy. Get off your seat and on your feet. And if you have a cat, look to your cat and say, hey, send Dan some vibes as we try to get this Guppy. And you know what? If we do get Guppy on this run, I will thank your cat Wilbur. You know, the old Calico. I know about Wilbur. Sometimes you think you don't know about Wilbur until it's all said and done, but sometimes when you step up to the ball plate, you remember those Calico cats that got you where you are in life. Alright, so as we take these individuals out, we are going to be taking that pill because we don't have a whole lot to lose. What are we going to lose here? Speed down? Nah, they wouldn't do that to us, would they? Bombs are key, okay? Enjoy the music enjoy the... We're taking it. Paralysis. Ooh, Pin got a little crafty there. Sometimes a little craft now and then is relished by the wise men. Speaking of craft, I believe craft just got purchased. For those of you guys that are financial gurus, like to look at the stock market. Craft food services, so like the people that create Kraft macaroni and cheese were just purchased by the Heinz Corporation, which is famous for making ketchup or ketchup, depending on where you're from and how you pronounce it. So what does that mean? Does that mean they're going to announce a stupid product that involves macaroni and cheese and ketchup mixed together? I've never been one of those people, but as a kid, I wouldn't say I frowned upon, but oh, this is not a good situation for us because we're very slow. But I always was a bit bewildered on the kids that would put ketchup on their macaroni and cheese and ketchup on their grilled cheese. The appeal was never there for me. And that's not to say I've ever tried it, but it just... I like ketchup on a lot of things, but I'm not sure I will ever make the jump from a general ketchup lover, because I'm a fan of more of the tangy style of ketchup, but when you put it on something with cheese, I guess you could make the argument, well, hey Dan, what about hamburgers? Well, it's good on there, but maybe it's just ketchup and pasta. That could be the downfall. I can't think of a situation in which I would want ketchup on pasta, but then you can make the argument that, hey, you know what? There's tomato sauce, which is a derivative of ketchup, on almost every pasta dish known to man. And woman. But, I don't know. I'm just a guy that... I like my grilled cheese simple, and I like my mac and cheese even simpler. Anyways, speaking of mac and cheese, I would like to slide off this topic, but in terms of... Yeah, we'll take that. In terms of sliding off topics, if you ever have an option between getting normal macaroni and cheese and fun-shaped macaroni and cheese, particularly one with a lot of surface area, you gotta go with that because there's something graphic like that. The reason being is it's just better. Ooh, we'll take that 25-piece nugget. I am enjoying this tank mode, by the way. I am not enjoying those Spideys, but let's go ahead. We're gonna fight the boss here, and then we're gonna circle back the wagons. Hopefully, ooh, this is not a good one. Haunterino. It's okay, maybe the Isaac head will help us with the extra damage we need to survive. We really could use a double deal here, so let's put all our noggins together. Ooh, alright, this is just a matter of patience. Just patience and destruction. Just keep sliding. I know this is maybe not the most efficient way or the proper way to destroy the haunt, but you know what? We're slow, and if we can do this without getting hit, ooh, okay, then I'm gonna be happy. If we take a little ding to the face, it's okay. It's actually not okay, but we're just gonna P90 pray and spray here a little bit. We could be patient there, but I'd rather just dance the dance. They got us to the flamingo party. Almost home. Yeah, that's good for business. See, we just got to stay ahead of the curve here. Stay ahead of the curve and make sure teacher grades the test without a bell curve. There we go. Get him. Got him. Yeah. Oh, shot speed and DiMaggio up. That's beautiful. This is not what we were hoping for. I can't... Krampus head would be good here. Let's not put her down just yet. Only problem is we are very slow and old. We're not slow and old. We're just slow. Come on, a few more shots here. Oh, nice. Oh, we have the face blockage. All right, we'll take Cole. I would have, you know, what would have been a little better would be Krampus head, but instead let's see what we need. We need a key here. We need a key to get into a shop. But it's okay, we can die. I don't want to die, but we can die. Let's see what happens. I feel like sometimes when you set yourself up for death and say, hey, it's okay to die, that's when you die. We're gonna keep fighting here, these Rosophs and Josephs. Nice and easy. Keep your distance away. Look at that shot speed. It's looking very pungent right now. I like it. Get the headless soldiers. Not soldier zombies. What's the name of the guy that is the headless horseman? John Pickett. What is his name? It's like Wilbur. Something unique. I can't think of it off the top of my head. It's probably going to bother me. You're probably going to help me out by letting me know the name of the headless horseman. It's such a unique name. Either way, we'll move forward here. That's the key we needed. Now we can find the old shop. How about that noise when you crush one of those cauldrons? Double keys. That could be useful, but we're going to go in the shop first because we don't have 2 keys to open that. And that's okay. We're going to continue to destroy faces. With our setup as is. There's another key. We have a tough decision to make. The fate of our shop lies in the hands of the beholder. Alright. Get him. Looking for that secret Zelda room. Have you seen it? BFF. Soul Heart Generator. We're gonna buy BFF and Q. Your friends rule, and they're also larger. We are not gonna buy the Soul Heart Converter just because it's the point we are gonna buy this, and we are going to probably should wait until we. I would consider re-rolling here if this is a dice room. Well, asking you shall receive. Let's see if we can remember what a 6 is because here it goes. Boys. Okay, that was good. So 6 changed up our character and not the level. I like our change up here. So our familiars, we added, what, 2 familiars? I wonder what we had to give up in the process. But I'd like to say that is... the heck? So I'm in a hotel right now, and there's an alarm going off. I don't know what that alarm signifies. So we're gonna keep recording here. I don't see any sort... Can you guys hear that, right? I'm guessing, I'm hoping it's a fake alarm. Because you know what? Right now our safety is in jeopardy. Not in Isaac, but in real life. And I'm going to sacrifice that safety. And no, I should not promote that, but do I really think the place is burning down? You hate to take that stuff lightly, so whenever you hear these sorts of things, you'd like to hope for the best, but assume the worst. And I'm going to just see what happens here. I'm going to just keep my eyes, so as I'm recording, I'm going to keep... Oh, we can't smash anymore. See, it looks like the alarm's on. Anyways, so one thing we did lose, it looks like, on this run is our ability to smash, but was it worth it? That's a pretty big thing. We did pick up Chubb, that's good. We did pick up Chemical Peel. I'm okay with it. Although the ability to smash things were good. So, it looks like the alarm is calmed down a little bit. I apologize for that randomness. Oh, there we go.
May I have your attention, please?
I'm listening to the... Okay. Okay, so the elevators are shut down in the hotel. I wonder if I should pause this episode. Should I pause this episode or keep going? I should probably, in all realism, we should probably pause the episode, but let's finish the floor and then we'll worry about our well-being. How's that sound? What the heck? Only during an Isaac run. Oh, buddy. Alright, so let's just hope that it's a quick boss. So it's not a long honeymoon here. Let's go ahead and take out these individuals. That is worth a bomb for sure. I just can't imagine. You know, I feel that I'm a fairly lucky individual. I can't imagine that the hotel that I'm staying in just happens to be burning down while I'm recording a video. Or ever. I don't know. Buy one of these each. More options, and we'll take a map. Why not? Full visible map, we'll take that. All day and all night. See, it's like a muted. It is a muted. We just lost that double deal. It's a muted alarm right now going on. And right now, some of you guys may be saying, "Hey, Dan, you're crazy for continuing this episode," and others of you guys may say, "Hey, yeah, I'm in the same boat as you." When I hear an alarm go off in a hotel, I tend to just know that it's probably an accident. Just try to see what's going on outside. Nothing's really going on outside. I'm trying to keep you guys updated, but we're gonna roll the dice here. What if this is it? What if this is the last episode ever? Alright. If it is, Chad, hey, we appreciate it. I don't know, I'm just the type of person that I tend not to worry about that kind of stuff. You know, so what there's an alarm going off and it may cause some issues evacuating the building. I don't know, that's just how I live my life. If my mother was listening, she'd be highly rattled, but she doesn't. Okay, so we have synth oil. And let's go ahead, we're going to come back and pick this bad boy up here. Oh nice, we have close box. Alrighty, so we didn't get a double deal, that's okay. We did pick up synth oil, which is a good thing. And I think for the sake... I kind of want to finish this run. We're going to continue the run. You know, that's not really fair. There's probably, my wife's probably concerned, so I think this is a good time to pause this episode, and you guys won't notice the difference, but I'm going to pause the episode, and we're going to return after this alarm situation is over. I will be... Alright, we're back after that interesting interruption, and apparently it was a false alarm. Go figure, and that's kind of how I bet my life. I don't want to say bet my life, but I guess essentially I was betting my life with the ability that fire alarm wasn't a real thing. But anyways, so apparently it was like a false alarm, which is fine, it happens. But in the meantime, on the way back, so essentially went all the way down there, walked down the stairs because the elevators were disabled, and everyone just kind of hang out in the lobby. And I talked to one of the individuals that worked at the hotel and said, "Hey, yeah, it's just a false alarm, something nicked it off, it wasn't supposed to." So in the meantime, waiting in line to get back on the elevator, and there's probably maybe about 12 people waiting to get on the elevator, which is about max capacity. But one of the people on the elevator, I don't know why I burned that key there, was probably 6'8", and I'm looking at him like, that looks like, you know, back in the day I used to collect basketball cards. I'm like, that's Keith Van Horn, who is a, you know, basketball player, I'd say in the late 90s. And I'm like, I should say, hey, what's up to Keith Van Horn? And then all of a sudden, you know, I know Keith Van Horn doesn't play in the NBA anymore. So I'm like, I'm not 1,000% sure that's Keith Van Horn. So I better not. And, because it's not like I was a Keith Van Horn fan. If I was a fan of Keith Van Horn, then I probably, obviously would have recognized him first, and then, you know, stopped and said, "Hey, what's up, man? Blah, blah, blah. Nice run. You didn't make the playoffs. You never won an NBA championship." I wouldn't have said that, but, hey, you're so fun to watch. Anyway, so I didn't, and then we're on the elevator, and some guy looks over to the big guy who's like 6'8", and he said, "Hey, take it easy on the Raptors tonight." So then I'm like, okay, good thing I didn't call this guy out or say hello, because he's definitely not Keith Van Horn. And then it hit me. It's Mike Dunleavy, who's the former coach's son, and basically I just avoided an awkward situation. But on the flip side, we are fighting the Dark One, who I'm not a fan of. And secondly, I was wondering, like, so here's a group of 11 strangers in a crammed elevator, and then he's a good 1.5 feet taller than everyone. Yeah, I was thinking of times where you're at a great advantage of being so tall, and I think that was one of them, because, oh, nicely done, because the air, what do we want to take, blood clot or treat? We'll take blood clot. Because the elevator was so packed, the air at 6'8" was probably a lot more clean. Ooh, gotta start paying attention, boys. The air was a lot more clean at 6'8" than, say, it was at my height at 5'9". So I think that's one of the huge advantages of being an NBA player not named Keith Van Horn. And that's how things come full circle in between fire alarms. Anyways, let us press forward. Why am I full clearing here? It's a good question. I don't have a ton to gain here. I think our chance of success has got to be 80th percentile. We gotta stop hitting. Gotta stop hitting those deals. I guess we could bomb these. I would like to bomb that, but we gotta find some health here. So I don't want to get in a position where we are down to half a heart, which looks like Chad's hooking us up. Shirukin out of here. What was that random explosion for? Don't have an answer for that. Anyways, let us press forward here. We do have a little bit of speed up, which is good. Yeah, that's what the random explosion was. It wasn't random at all. It was our BBF taking care of business. So I do want a full clear here just because I would like to get lucky and pick up a dime. It could happen. Stranger things have happened in life. There's a, at the worst, there's a tinted rack for us, waiting to be consumed by those of us that enjoy tinted racks. So that was worth the price of admission alone. Excellent. Okay, I think it's our time here is over. Let us press forward and pick these things up. We'll bust a right here. We'll see what's going on. Get him. Got him. Got him. Almost good. Finish. Alright. The moon. That's secrets. That was worth. Okay, so now we have 10 lives. And we're in a good spot now. We're also in a spot for a double deal on the next run, which I also like. Let's see if we can get to these. We can get to all of these, which is a good thing. So it gets us to 7 cents, which helps us in a sales situation, but nothing else outside of that. So let us move forward here. I like our build. We could probably try one of those too. Got to 8 cents. We're getting very crafty here in the latter stages of setting off a smoke alarm. That infers that I set off the smoke alarm, which couldn't be any further from the truth, but here we go. What do we got here? Depths 2 or Depths 1? Depths 1 or Necropolis 1, okay. So here's our map arena. If I had to guess, I would guess probably top left. So let's go that way. Even though we have to go into a large room, which I am not a fan of. Sometimes you gotta do stuff in life that you're not. Oh, buddy. Okay, so here's Double Brim. It's nice for you sometimes, Mr. Brim. I prefer to fight Chads and Brimstones any day of the week, but these Chad you can predict. Brimstone, he's got some serious range. There we go. Double Brim. Excuse me, sir. Look at, we have a decent familiar train here. It's not the longest we've had, but hey, it's a sizable train that I am happy to have. None of which are particularly over the top great, but they all bring a little something to the table. What do we got here? Boomerang. No, thank you, troll face. No, thank you. Consider buying that pill, but I don't know what it is. Instead, just trying to go for the. There it is, boss room hype. Oh, that BBF was on a mission. He was on a one-way train to the Greater Heart Institute of Toronto. Alright, stay moving here. We know it's a poke commands. Finish. We're gonna roll the dice here. Use the B-Vial. Hopefully, get him. I'm just concerned when that happens. Alright, so no double deal for us. If we had to play it different, I probably would have blown up these fires prior to running into some issues. That's okay. So we have screw and that. One is curse up, I know that. Let's take the screw. Tears and shot speed up. Let me know if that was the right decision in the comments, because I'm not entirely sure that was. But I don't think that's going to affect our ability to win this challenge. I think our chance of success right now with the map, I'm going to guess bottom right. Our chance of success is, I'd say, in the 81st percentile, barring a disaster on the way to the mom fight. I think we got this. you're a betting individual, I'd say, hey, this would be the time in which you want to place your mortgage on this run. Well, it didn't start out that way. I will be the first to say it didn't start out that way. Let's go this way. This is good. This is the type of long play that we like here. Get shove across both segmented bodies there, and we got a shot. As we continue the good fight here with these Grubberinos. P90 Pray and Spray Tech. And let's go take a free key. Sure, you never know what you're going to need it for. Alright, so we have Mad Balls right here. 1 down, 2 down. Red clown, blue clown. That was... We don't have Bob's brain, so what is... Oh, that's our BBF destroying face. Let's go south. Is this it? That is not the droid we're looking for. We'll bypass that. Okay. So maybe it's continuing this way. Perhaps. There it is. Alright. So we were right in the direction we were wrong in the room selection. That's okay. Still in a good spot here to wrap up this challenge. Put it in the books. So we go Red Mom. Nicely done. So Red Mom's a little more aggressive than the average bear. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Get away from the door though, sir. I would love Chubb to get a hit here. Chubb is just a daylight for $1 short, that's okay. This is the dream mom play. No outside influence. Just a mono-e-mono or mono-e foot. Podiatry. What's our double deal? Yeah, we'll take it. Contract from below. At what cost? We're going to take our champion's deal, and we unlock the Rune of Zeus. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this segmented playthrough. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. The challenge of the tank is now crossed off once and for all. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, I encourage you to hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps support the video, helps support the channel, helps support your face, helps support faulty smoke alarms across the world.